Hey everybody, welcome to the Sunday night our show drive-by combination show tonight. There's a reason why this is happening, besides the fact that I may be going off in a little bit, but there's another reason. Is that I'm considering taking a small break from doing the shows for a while. So I figured why say it one night and still have a show Wednesday night. I figured if I could end it after tonight for a while, I want to have a show Wednesday. Depending on how I feel after the show, during the show tonight, but there's a very good chance that I'm gonna take a break. So, and tonight's topic is about the respect. So, but before we get into that, I'm gonna give Dwayne the respect he deserves and let him say hello to everybody and stuff like that.
Hello, everybody. Long time no see for a lot of you. My name is Dwayne Hale, Mothership Products. I'm here co-hosting Walking Pickers show here. So we'll see what I just came from a different show, and we'll see where we go from here.
Ronnie's already in there saying rant, rant, rant. I was surprised about the break. I knew that was going to come. That's why I haven't noticed people the last couple drive-by shows, and even some of the other shows have been on not necessarily upswing in motivation. I've been more down, asking not necessarily negative things, but I mean, last Wednesday we talked about the regrets. I mean, how many other YouTube shows are actually talking about regrets and stuff like that? Talking about personal things that really get when it's supposed to be about business. So I'm feeling that I'm either need to take a break and rejuvenate myself, and then figure out a way of rebuilding the shows up again to where we're giving the good content that we've always been giving.
Understandable. So it looks like oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Mr. C said you called you got with an F-bomb tonight.
I didn't promise anything, any such thing. I just said there's a good possibility. So I did prep a lot of the people for the show. On the last show, I said that, they asked me what the show was about, and I told them respect, and that you were on you were having a rare attitude right now. So there may be some, some swear words flying. So
well,
your views are going to why change it.
And that's part of the debate there, Mike. So, but before I really go into why I'm wanting to change it, it's not because of the views, it's not because of YouTube itself, it's me. I sense I'm either putting in too much of it shows, and it's like I'm not getting enough listed, or I'm not spending the time that I should with the wife and stuff like that. And I figure I gotta find something to balance both. I have a personality where if I'm doing one thing, that's what I'm concentrating on. Before I really got into doing the YouTube shows and stuff like that, I was playing poker 5 nights a week. So, I thought that sounded basically once a month if I'm lucky. And I haven't been going out in that way, like out to have a good time. I was always worried about what's going on in the groups, what's going on for channels, on my show ideas. And that's what Dwayne can attest to this. We sat here on Thursday night saying, what are we going to talk about for Sunday? And he didn't give me an idea until Saturday.
Right. It's hard. I mean, wow, I hear a major echo. Anyway, it's hard to come up with, topics and such. So I can understand. I don't begrudge you anything, Chris. I mean, if you need to take some time and rejuvenate you. The reselling community will wait. We'll still be here, I'm sure. And when you get your mojo back, come on back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't hear an echo, so I don't know where it came.
Yeah, no, now I don't hear it. Before I heard myself, it was like you had no, I heard it before, so we're good.
So, and the respect part is in a way why my attitude is up. It's because lately in a lot of the live shows that either I'm visiting or I'm a moderator at when I am there to watch, certain things people are, when there's a certain topic, they still fucking bring up other YouTubers like codes, like the IA. We don't need to know about Casey shit. Okay? If you don't want to watch Casey, don't watch them. You don't have to bring them to every show and try stirring things.
Mm-hmm.
Let people decide for themselves who they want to watch, who they want to trust, and who they want to respect. You disrespect the content creator that you're watching by bringing up those people. You're disrespecting, maybe you want to disrespect them, but you're disrespecting the other people. If somebody really wanted to push some of the things that go on, I'm sure some people could honestly sue somebody. And I'm not saying that because of what other videos have done, saying that they've gotten certain letters, whatever. It's the point that drama is not worth it. If you want drama, go to a bar and then you get arrested. Then you have drama in your life for the rest of your life, trying to figure out how you're gonna do whatever. I don't know if that's making sense with anybody, but
no, it makes perfect sense. I mean, it really does. I mean, keeping the drama going is that's all it is. It's prolonging the problems, and if you don't like it, don't show up. I mean, that's all it is. But the thing is that most people like the drama. These TV shows that have, I don't know, cat fights and people bitching at each other are so, popular. It's because people like drama unless they're in it. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind listening to people's drama. As soon as it slops over into me, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Get out, And I can completely understand where the respect in, watching somebody's channel and bitching about other people in that channel. It's like, but you're not here for that. Drama and sex and blood sell. Unfortunately, that's something that happens in our society because I think it's mostly because it's taboo. Some of that, and then drama is always interesting to watch as long as it's not happening to you. So,
and I admit there's times like the other night. I don't know if Ronnie caught it during Chad's show Friday night. Somebody else came in. Reagan came in and started talking, and somebody told him to get the F out. It's like there's no need for that.
Absolutely.
I mean, we all like to support each other. Sure, some people might not get along with others, but I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth somebody else just because I don't get along with them when they're in somebody else's show.
Well, and I mean, I saw it said earlier. I think Ronnie said it. It's all about people's egos, and people. As a whole, I think society is self-centered. We worry about how things affect us. Nobody wants to be that way. I mean, more people want to be more worldly, but I mean, we're just that way. So anything that can be, somebody else's problems, everybody wants to watch it. And it's all about everybody's ego. It's crazy.
And I admit, not often do I go off on it like this. That's why I said this might be the last show for a while, because because I don't want to have this around me all the time. And I'm not saying that I get it in my shows, because I don't. But when I'm helping other people moderate when they have 100 and something people or whatever. Even in the groups now, it's starting to get to where it's starting drama. It's like I feel like I got to take a step back in a roundabout way in everything I do. I'm not going to up and leave the groups. I'm still going to do my admin job. I'm just going to might be a little tougher on certain people or certain areas. Just the way I feel like I have to start getting either that or I got to walk away for a good amount of time. And that's what I don't want to do. I want to be able to put out these things. That's why if I do a pop-up show or something like that, I will respect somebody else that has a live show. I'll check and see if there's anything going on for anybody. And the way you told the wife when she gave you a heads up too, even though she didn't know I had already warned you, that
Yeah, right.
you were thinking about taking over type of thing, having a show on the same nights at the same time until I came back or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think would be good because we still got to work on that auction gate show that we were going to do.
Why you got to bring up old shit? No, I agree with you. If I was to take over, I would not. I wouldn't do a Sunday show. I'd probably just do a Wednesday show. I don't have enough topics for 2 shows, to be honest. So if I was, it would be a Wednesday show only. Borrowing your time slot until you decide to come back or whatever. Because this community, I think, really respects you, Chris, and they respect your true to life reality. I mean, you're much of a lot of times, you stick up for your friends, you stick up for what you think is right, and a lot of people don't. So I think there's a lot of respect, just like you were saying, in the reseller community for you. If you need to take some time off to blow off some steam and punch a punching bag or whatever you got to do to release some stress, that's cool. Like I said, we'll be here when you get back. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings if you need to take a mental health moment. You know what I mean? So.
And the last time I did that, it was only a week, and like I don't know if it was not long enough, or if that would have me over for another 6 months, or what. But I just feel it's more than a week. So I wanted to at least give the warning and say to someone and saying, okay, I'm not having a show to this week, and have you be like, okay, what's up? Then because you were worried already, and
right.
I said, oh, there's no show. You're gonna be. I knew I'd be getting a lot of more questions.
Right. No, and I knew something was up. I knew something. I can just tell by the way I am. That your stress level and where it is. So I can understand.
And like I said, it's not all about the grooves and stuff. There's other things in my
sure
that is adding to the stress that I know I have to work on. So I have to, with my personality, figure out what one I'm going to focus on now.
Right.
I put it in eBay and this, but then haven't gone out with the wife for a while since the last time I went to the doctors. Who doesn't just goes to a doctor appointment and nothing else with a family member?
Right.
We haven't had our nights out just even for walks.
Well, and Chris, what you really need to realize is why you do what you do. I mean, you're reselling to have the freedom to do what you want to do, to pay your bills, stuff like that. But if you're working so hard doing that you're forgetting about the reason why you're doing it, taking your wife out to dinner, or even just spending an evening home watching a movie, whatever it takes, you've got to remember that I'm working, 80 plus hours so that I don't have to work 40, so that I can spend time with my wife or my family, or go to see, my kids, do something, whatever. You have to remember that and step back once in a while, because I'm the same way. I'll get over going and I'll be like, okay, I'll work my 40-hour job and I'll put 40 hours into the reselling business and I do this, that, and the other. And then you think, oh shit, I'm abandoning the whole reason that I'm doing all this hard ass work, So it's completely understandable.
And I understand that a lot of people are in the comments saying that nobody's had a bad word to say about me. Now I understand what you're saying. It's not necessarily about, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not about me. There's others that are out there. Even if you don't like, or for whatever reason you dislike, let it go.
Absolutely.
Not like they're going to affect your business unless you let them.
Right. My wife was laughing at me the other day because, obviously she's from the outside looking into the reselling groups. She knows a couple of people in here, but for the most part, she's just an outside source. And she's like, you guys sometimes get wrapped up about the dumbest shit. Whether shipping raises 50 cents or it affects us, but we sometimes just blow it into such a big problem that if from looking in or from an outside looking in, it's like, holy crap. Sometimes it's crazy.
And the reason I put our show drive by is I figured if somebody wants to come in and join in on the rant, whatever or whatnot, let me know or let Dwayne know. We'll send the link, and you can bring your piece. Maybe
Absolutely.
you can back out what I was saying, or maybe you're one of the ones that likes the drama. Well, come on and back your side of why.
Sure. Like I said, I'm not going to lie. I don't mind drama. I'm not going to prolong it. I don't mind it as long as it has nothing to do with me. And I think that's human life right there. If there's drama, it's kind of funny to watch two people, duking it out, verbally duking it out, obviously. And you think, damn, both of those idiots are they're fools. But again, you're watching it, so you're there too. So let's see. Chris is my life. The order of priority is God, family, then work. Yeah, and that's the way sometimes you have to step back and realize that you're getting too wrapped up in the little stuff and to look at the big picture again. So did anybody want to come in? I didn't see anybody real quick.
Steven Scoggins, I think, said he'd come in.
Okay. Right. Diana says it's the YouTube soap opera. Absolutely. There's a reason that soap operas are popular because people watch them.
And Brenda Jankowski said, I hear you, Chris. I tune in for education and companionship as this is the only job, but the drama is unreal. Some of the nasty, snarky, self-serving remarks are just over the top.
Right. Absolutely.
So, and I like to support all my friends and stuff like that. So, that's why I don't watch Ronnie on Tuesday. I was going to go into the reseller six-pack show, not just because you're on it, because everybody else that I'm friends with is on it. I go to Chad's show. I try to catch the Cajun show. It's not so. That also might be part of what my problem is because I'm, like I said, the YouTube always being on.
Mm-hmm.
Certain days I'm like, okay, this show's on tonight. It's like that's my TV.
Sure. Yeah. No. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bearded Picker says my problem with the drama is these idiots are doing it to increase their subs, and everyone who talks about them, whether you hate it or not, it helps them. Not smart, in his opinion, and that's true. Just like bad publicity is still publicity. And sometimes you see, some of these videos that are ranting or getting back at someone, and, you see them, they have 400 or 500 live viewers. And it's like, well, was it just a ploy? Was it just a ploy to get more views? So let's see what else I'm doing here.
I send the link to Steven just to give him
Sure.
a chance to what he has to say. And if anybody else wants to come in, let us know. I know you're working on Mike.
Yeah, he said no. So
This time, so far he said no, but
yeah, exactly. He's okay. Here you go, Mike. I double dog dare you. So,
and I'm like I said, I want this to be more or less the last show type of thing. I may come back within a couple weeks. I don't know. I just know that I've felt like something I needed a change or a break from it. So
You know what? You'll be back because you love us. You know. I've seen your situation. You don't have a lot of outside contact, so you'll be back. You just need to cool off, and hey, that's perfectly fine. Nobody's going to be upset.
especially when it's the summertime, it's now a lot of shows don't run during the summer that often.
Yeah, for sure. So, let's see. 9 times out of 10, I'm writing descriptions or printing shipping labels when I watch, or too drunk to do anything else. Otherwise, sorry, I've got no time for y'all. Who was that? I didn't even see who that was. Jack Smack. Okay. Hey, you know what? That's why we're here. We don't care why you watch, just that you do, right? So it's Tanya says that she's taken 2 weeks off before. I mean, I think that's in any profession. Sometimes you just have to take some time. Silver Hair said he'd come on too.
Who?
Silver Hair Stacker. Todd.
Okay, that. Keep an eye out for Stephen.
Okay.
Todd. And
All right.
if you have any questions about
There's
why or
Steve.
anything like that, what was that, Chad?
Oh, I said Steve's here.
Hey, Steve.
Where you at there, Mr.
Hi, Dwayne.
Scroggins?
Hi, Chris.
You're hiding in the shadows? What's up with that?
His camera was working last time. We did a test on his.
Yeah, all we see is your right shoulder. You need to adjust your camera so we can see your ugly mug.
I know I'm pretty ugly.
Hey, we all are.
Let me put my YouTube on mute. I'm sorry, I had the wrong screen browser.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Hey, oh my goodness, you are ugly.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Bud.
I'm gonna shave today. I'm too lazy to shave today.
Hey, no, there's nothing, no worries about that.
Yeah, with all them people talking about each other and stuff like that, all they want to do is show off and play around, and before they have somebody watch them. If we all stop watching them, they stop putting that content out.
Right.
I mean, it's all this stuff to make something to talk about, way I look at it. If you don't like them, just don't watch them. I mean, that all the point be, being truthfully. But yeah, Chris, if you need a rest, I would, I wouldn't do no show. Maybe, once in a while, just, put it off. I mean, you don't have to do one every week. We all enjoy watching you, and you put out good content and stuff, and good with the groups and stuff. But sometimes people just need a break from, life, and you need to take care of things at home and stuff, and be treat to yourself.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you get burnt out, and you can, when you come back, you put that better and better content out. Sometimes people talk about the same stuff over and over, and people get burnt out on listening to other people because they're giving the same content over and over. Well, I let y'all go here, and I let Silver Hair Stacker here do something here. I don't know if you don't have a sock puppet out today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Todd, where's your sock puppet? We don't want to hear.
Wait.
You better go get it.
I don't know. I mean, Lonnie wanted to put Google odds or something on it, but I think I don't know. We could have a puppet show. Him and Dwayne could have a puppet show going on.
Hey, Todd, that's not the same puppet.
Oh crap!
You're cheating.
I think I lost it.
We need to buy.
For your dirty
I think we all need to watch out for a puppet just to send it Todd.
Okay, there's a comment.
Oh, hold on.
Killing me.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
There's a comment I kind of want to address, but that would bring in drama.
You know what? Address it.
Address it.
A certain person was named saying that they're the only real, and that they didn't bring drama. If they were the real and they didn't have drama, they wouldn't have
Cha-ching.
in a chat under a different name trolling other people. And I know this for a fact because I've come out to find out that the person did it to me before I became friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there is what I'm talking about. If you're gonna respect somebody, you don't sit there and troll them under a different name.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, you got to be up, out front. If I have a problem with you, Chris, I'll get a hold of you and say, Chris, I got a problem with you. I'm not gonna change my name and go into the chat and cause drama. I don't even know who you're talking about, but anyway, it's respect. I respect people. I respect you. I respect, people that I watch. Otherwise, I wouldn't be watching them. So, so.
I just don't watch the stuff if I don't enjoy it or just don't like the person. I don't like some of these shows that all show and no content to them. All they want to do is show their stuff off and
Sure.
yeah. I mean,
well, and to me, I don't have time to sit and bash people because I have, what they do in their life has zero effect on mine. And I'm not even naming names. I'm just saying, if people in general, if people, whatever their drama is, if it does not affect me, I have no use for it.
Well, you have enough drama in your own life in trying to be on the, getting involved with the YouTube world with their drama. I mean, heck, there's families. There's sometimes I have family members. I say, don't be bringing no drama to me because I don't want to deal with it. Sometimes better the less you know, better you are.
Right.
Okay, I want to say something now. Jack Smack, that is the bullshit I'm talking about. Why are you bringing the I8 guy into the comments? That is what I'm talking about. You're disrespecting, even though I'm talking about respect, you're disrespecting my show, you're disrespecting my guests by bringing him up. That is the bullshit that we don't need in all the live shows. You want to talk about it, then go do it on your own channel.
Right.
Right on.
So, anyway, let's see.
Sorry.
No, you're completely allowed, dude.
Considering I don't do that often, it gets to me.
Well, it helps you let it out, Chris. Just let it out. Get it off your mind. That's your best bet.
Yep.
Show your feelings about it, because that you adding it on and on. That's finally going to get to you if you don't really let it out.
Yeah, exactly. All it does is sit and fester.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll be the first to say that there's only one person in the entire community that I dislike. I will not name him. But you know what? If I don't like something you guys say, let's say, and this is 100% for example, if Ronnie was to say something that I did not agree with or that really upset me, which he probably couldn't do, but I just wouldn't watch him, but I'm not going to go in any other chat and bash him because it has no bearing on anybody else's life but Ronnie's, right? And again, Ronnie, that was completely, I just pulled your name out of a hat because you were the next person that popped up in the chat. So I'm just saying, I just, there's no reason. I mean, are we all seventh graders, I should say, not 7-year-olds, but seventh graders where this is what we have to do to get back at each other? I mean, serious. Damn it, Chris, you got me all riled up now.
And the comment that was made because Tanya was asked, I said that she missed it, and other people said they missed it. When you see certain people say I8, I know who they're talking about. If you don't know, then that's a good thing. But when it's brought up, every show, it really gets irritating. There's no reason to try drawing it into other people's problems. You have a problem with them, then stop watching them and don't bring it up to other people.
Right. You just prolong the drama, and people go, "Oh, what's he talking about? This, this I-8. Oh, I got to figure out what it is." And then all you're doing is playing into the drama, and it never goes away.
And he's still gonna make more drama because you all watching it.
Right.
But
Again, I'm 100%. I believe that unless you do me wrong, I don't have a problem with you. I mean, if you screw over one of my friends really bad, you'll be on the list. But I'm not, I'm not that way. Unless there's been a problem between me and you, because there's always three sides to a story. His side, and the reality. Because everybody's, if you hear only one side of the story, you're hearing it from that biased point of view. If you hear this side, it's the same. It's always usually somewhere in the middle. So.
Chris and Dwayne, thank you for having me on the show tonight. And
absolutely, bud.
I'm gonna head out here and tune in for the rest of your show. You all have a nice night.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Well, Todd, since you guys really get to say much, what is your opinion on what?
Yeah, we pretty much drowned him out. So let's go, Todd.
No, that's fine. I do the YouTube thing for fun and learning, and to see a respectable guy like Chris getting upset over stuff like this kind of bothers me. I would hate to see Chris not participate or not do his shows because he felt upset about all the drama that goes on. I taught junior high school kids for 33 years, and there's
so it's no different for you.
Well, there's a point you got to let a lot of stuff just kind of roll off your back, I think. And I would hate to see Chris not participate as much or not do as many shows because it's just not worth it. I suppose I'm immune in ways because I did teach 33 years and the drama there was nonstop, and you just got to soothe ruffled feathers as much as you can and go on. It's kind of my opinion on the thing. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but anyway.
Well, and actually, you have kind of an interesting point of view because of where.
Cha-ching! Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I just got a cha-ching.
You suck. Anyway, you have an interesting point of view because of where, like you said, you taught 7th grade. You saw all the stupid drama.
Right.
Obviously you weren't involved in it because you were outside, but you saw how it affected people. And
right.
I'm sure you understand that the only way to get rid of that drama is to not acknowledge it. I mean, nobody's going to call you names if it doesn't bother you. If it bothers you, then, oh, hey, it bothers them. I'm going to call more, right? So it's the same thing with this drama. If you keep bringing it up, if you keep, alluding to it or flat out saying something, it's going to be, in perpetuity. I mean, it's going to keep going.
Right.
And most people, everybody, a lot of the people that I've talked to, they just want the shit to be done. They're like, okay, whatever, fight here, fight there, done. Okay. But they keep bringing it up. So in their own way, they're continuing it.
Right. And my philosophy is kind of like, I never, ever, ever got in between two 7th grade girls fighting.
Oh, hell no. You don't want to lose in front of everybody.
So with the same thing, I don't get between two YouTubers having a spat on YouTube.
Me either. Yeah.
There's nothing productive in that.
Exactly.
So I let it roll off, and sit on the sidelines, and maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe I should step in and say, "Hey, quit that." But no.
Well, and there's certain people that can do that. Okay, you without saying names, you have to be a respected person in the community for people to listen to you. If I was to call, let's say you and Lonnie were really fighting, okay, I would have to be a respected person for me to call you and say, dude, why are you fighting with Lonnie? Right? If you don't respect me,
Right.
then you're going to be like, what the hell are you calling me? Right? So there's only a certain number of people that can, make that phone call and end it.
Okay, guys, I don't know how serious he is, but I sent Chad the link, and he made a
Oh
comment
boy.
in the group saying that he is done because of all the drama too.
Yeah.
And when I sent him the link, he said, "No, I'm done." So I asked him if he's serious. That's how you
Wow.
how serious it is when somebody that I basically started after is feeling the same way I am, and actually thinking about literally quitting.
Right. Oh, and it could be. You never know. It could be time just to have a revolution. Revolution! Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and I can respect that too.
Yeah, absolutely. All you can do is watch on YouTube. All you can do is watch or don't watch. I mean, seriously, that's really all you can do, and quit prolonging things that don't apply to you. A lot of people enjoy passing on, rumor and drama, but in reality, it serves no purpose.
And now people want Chad to come on and explain, and I'm not going to push him to do that. I think I know where I don't know where the drama is that's hitting him, besides possibly for the rally. But there was other drama going on in his chat Friday night.
There's always drama. That's the thing. It's when it gets out of hand that it's like, are you kidding me? Okay, shut up already. But I agree with you. Sometimes there's always drama. There's always a little, and when they're little, it's like, whatever. Because there's a lot of people in here. There's a lot of personalities to deal with, a lot of egos. But it's when those two egos start battling and putting out a video here, and then this person puts out a video here to combat that video, and it's just like everybody, and it seems like they're trying to make people, or not make, but get people to choose sides. Who cares? Whether Todd whether Todd does something that upsets me, does it really affect my business, my livelihood? No. I mean, it may offend me in other ways. Way to go, Todd. But for all intents and purposes, it has nothing to do with me. If he's upset about something that, he's ranting on, who cares? So,
And
anyway.
I am taking a break.
Right, I know.
And it's not that I'm not expecting to have Whoa back now because of this show. It's because I just know I need it. Chad show could I guess because now he says, really, people, do you think drama is going to run me off? Hell no.
Well, of course not. I mean, we're not silly. We knew. But you can get to the point where the drama, especially if it includes you, can seriously affect your business. I'm sure there's several times in the reselling community, because this isn't the first time. I mean, this drama has been going on since the beginning of YouTube, right? But there are times when the drama gets to the point where it really does affect you. Whether it's people trolling your channel or trolling your eBay, or when it gets to that point, then it becomes destructive. And it's just best to nip it in the bud way before it gets to that point. So
And
You know,
go
sorry.
ahead.
go ahead, Jack.
I was just going to say there are worse things in the world than the drama on YouTube. The wife and I have a vacation planned on Friday to go to the UK, and now we're worried if we should take the trip because of the terrorism in London. So there's worse things to worry about than the drama on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And talking to that, Todd, is a lot of people don't see that because they don't have, that this may be their only outlet. But yeah, when you look at the bigger picture, it really is so silly. Like you're saying, you're worried about you're worrying about whether or not to take a once in a lifetime type trip because of something that's going on in the world, and other people are talking about whether or not they should watch this person on YouTube. Right?
So we don't really have a ton to worry about, except the $800 I spent on electric trains today. I've got to start listing.
Get to work. Get to work.
I know.
So
Okay,
anyway.
there's a comment that I want to read by Highway. I think it's Highway Boss. He said he can't remember a single bit of drama, but nobody cared about AdSense revenue there. I don't honestly care about the revenue. If I cared, I would be putting out videos a lot more. I got into a habit of doing it once, twice. Actually, I started out once a week. Then I wanted to do an extra week a day. Not because I had to, not because I wanted money, because I wanted to put more content out. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because when I get the donations from Todd, from Alday Guerrero, gave me another $1 today. He gives $1 to seems to give $1 to everybody that does a live show, and I appreciate that. That shows respect to everybody that puts their time out to do a show. So
yeah, exactly. And it has nothing to do with, like you're saying, it has nothing to do with the money. I mean, because seriously, the money that you get from AdSense is probably pittance in compared to the, the camaraderie or whatever you want to say of the people that you talk with, So
Right.
It's important.
you were going to say something, Todd?
I'm just going to say thank you for letting me come on, and yeah, take your break. We're going to miss you, but we'll see you when you get back. I'm out of here.
But thanks for
See ya.
Todd.
I'm going to cut and paste this in there. Are you there? Am I here? Am I gone? So is Chris frozen or am I frozen? Somebody tell me. Oh, okay. So I hear you are here. So, all right, good. Chris, I can't see you. Yeah, it says it's frozen on Chris's screen. So let me tell him that he's frozen, guys. All right. So anyway, so I'm not unhappy that Chris is taking a break. I think it's good for him. He needs some time to regroup. I think we all need that at times, and the fact that he's chosen to make it public is one thing. That again talks to his respect of the whole. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. So, But the fact that he's, decided to make it public that he's unhappy with the situation and he's going to take a break to regroup is wonderful, I think. Not many people would actually come out and say, that they were going to take a break for that reason. They would just do it. So it's respectable. And I, back to what he was saying, the entire show is about respect. So I'm reading the chat, guys. Sorry. The Bearded Picker says, drama. Mike just kicked Lonnie out of the Cajun Pickers. So that's funny. Anybody want to come in and voice some opinions on, on respect or on Chris's departure for a bit? Again, a lot of the people that I'm saying are talking about money and how, AdSense. I would say 90% of the people here are not doing it for the money. The only people that do it for money are people that make a lot of videos or a lot of views. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, if this is an income stream for them, that's 100% cool. Oh, hey, Todd, what are you doing? What'd you come back?
Well, I came back because Chris dropped out and you sounded lonely.
Wow, is it that obvious?
I'm sorry.
Cool.
I'm here for comic relief. I apologize.
Oh, damn, I thought that was my job.
No, I just
so. But
hated to hear chat with just you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Talking to myself?
That sounded bad.
Right. So, again, Chris, hello. I need another beer. Hold on.
Yeah, I can be Chris for a while.
No, you don't want to be Chris.
No,
just be Todd, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think of Chris's departure? And I did hear you say, take your time. We'll be here.
Oh, heck, everybody needs a vacation.
Right?
Good God. If somebody needs a break from YouTube for a while after doing show after show after show, all the respect for that. Oh, my gosh.
Right. And that's exactly how I feel. I know that things have been a little tense for Chris. Not only, just being for some of you, I don't know if you guys know. I know a lot of you do, but Chris is a moderator for quite a few groups. He's actually a moderator for the biggest group. Hey, there's Chris. I'm just talking about you.
What's going on?
I'm just talking about you. So anyway,
are you live still?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so because I'm talking to a lot of people here.
Hi, Chris.
It says stop broadcast to me. I don't know.
Back, Chris. Okay.
Man, we even got Steve in here. How'd that happen?
Oh, I hit the wrong button again.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, hey, Todd, what was I going to say?
Oh, we were just talking about mad respect for Chris. And if he needs a break, then break time. Do it.
Exactly.
We respect that, and we wish you the best, and we hope it's not long because we love you and all that.
Sometimes I think YouTube is a time suck too.
It's a what?
Time suck?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it can be. Sometimes I'm watching YouTube
about.
Instead of listening.
Okay, what I was talking about, Tanya just reminded me. The fact that Chris is an admin, okay, an admin for the biggest channel. I would say the biggest channel in the reselling community, the Reseller Society, and him having to deal with that kind of stress in his life. I mean, it's not an easy job. I mean, I had no idea until I started talking with Chris about how much he actually has to watch people and talk to people and correct them. So, but So I'm, that kind of stress is going to add to the stress of your life, as well as, your normal life, the normal stuff that happens.
Sometimes
Right.
you can put too much on your plate.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a lot on that plate. So
Okay, I'm gone again.
No, no,
Thanks.
Todd,
Okay.
you can't leave.
see you, Chad.
Did
Oh,
Chad
I
leave?
showed up.
Yeah, there's like people you don't watch, I watch, and then versus it's according who you want like to watch. I mean,
Yeah, and Mike was saying that he thinks today was the highest I've had. Actually, I think I've had 100 viewers one time and maybe 90 a couple other times. So now hit almost 90 again tonight.
you run around about 90 tonight. Look like around like 91, 93, something like that. I never helped her. I think the ratings went on down when I came on a while ago. It dropped by 10 people.
Well, now I think the Wayne's went frozen.
I don't know. Last couple of weeks, everybody's channel's been kind of freezing up on them, or they had lag, or
Yeah, that's what.
they can't hear, or something like that. The hangouts and stuff like that. I think they're updating their websites. Like sometimes the browsers on your Corn, what kind of browser you use to load your the app on, or website on. Sometimes the browsers not update the right software and don't recognize it.
Well, they said the computer just didn't update earlier, so I don't know. But hopefully the Wayne can come back because. And so just I answered in the chat, but Chad, there is no way am I leaving the adminning the group. There's the hell no answer. There's no way I am leaving the group over this. I was just taking a break. I may step back but there's no way I'm not adminning. And there's Dwayne.
Jeez, all kinds of technical difficulties. Yeah.
Yeah, since Todd left again, you got kicked this time.
I know. What's up with that, right? Anyway.
And I don't know what you heard. I told Chad that I was not leaving the Reseller Society. So I know they respect me enough for the hard work I do.
Well, absolutely. I think we all should respect you. I mean, I don't think you're leaving. I think you're just taking a break from, like you said, YouTube.
Well, there are groups I've done follow because all this stupid stuff. They don't even give good tips or have a good conversation. It's all about drama stuff lately. I left some of them. I did.
Yeah.
And I wanted to answer one question that I saw earlier. Carol T was asking about the new rules that started June 1st with the active content and stuff like that. There's, I can't remember exactly how some of the active content could be even just a link that you put in from eBay itself, from what I've heard from other people. So there's different things that are considered active content. I can't give an answer to exactly what could be getting the notifications in your email. So I haven't had any active content the last I knew when I've checked.
I think anything that take a person off eBay will not allow to be posted in your listings. But don't quote me on that. That's how I've been reading it.
So anybody else want to come in? And if you do, I can't. I'm not even on Facebook anymore. For some reason, I'm just in the Google Hangout.
That's fine. I mean, if you guys want to come in, I'm sure I would hope that some of you that want to come in are on my friends list. Hint, hint.
And we got
shameless plug.
And it's almost an 8 hour. I almost an 8 hour. What am I? A toad cast? No, it's almost the hour.
Right.
Since I'm not sure, since I'm not planning on doing any more shows for a little while. And when I mean by a little while, it's not going to be 6 months down the road. I'm thinking maybe a month, maybe in that 2 to a month, in 6 weeks type of frame.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know there's going to be a lot of topics that need to be talked about that not everybody talks about on their show.
Right.
So,
hey, I think we should do an after show, Chris.
I will
Since
do an
this
after
is,
show definitely. But
Okay.
what I'm asking, so I'll ask you then, Dwayne, since this was a suggestion in the chat, and we already talked about it.
What's up?
Somebody said, why don't you take one night and I take the other night, so I don't have as much stress trying to do the shows. But you
Right.
already said earlier that you were thinking about taking over doing a couple of the shows or something to that effect while I was in my sabbatical.
Well, you're on your sabbatical. I figured I would take I would do the Wednesday shows on my channel, just because first of all I need some more, FaceTime and giving back to the community a bit. The Sunday show, that would be up for grabs, I guess. I don't know. So.
Hey, Chad.
But oh shit, Chad's here.
I got one thing to say.
Oh hell.
I
Are you
hate
sure?
everybody. I hate you all. I hate YouTube. I hate social media. I hate Facebook, and I even hate Katie. She just walked in.
Come off, Chad.
I hate you all, and
My keys.
I'm gone. You'll never see me again.
Nice try.
I don't believe that.
Wow. Yeah, nice try, Chad. That was funny. So anyway, yeah, I would I'll probably pick up your Wednesday night time slot. And just because,
And if we don't have,
we want to keep it going and hold the spot for you, hold your chair, right, while you're out.
or with them doing the reseller 6-pack, if you don't want to switch over to do a Sunday night show at the same time, they can bump an extra hour out of that show.
Right, sure. And, whatever, content is content. I mean, the reseller 6-pack, I think everybody in that has very much respect for you. They hold hard to that 1 hour, they stop. They don't mess around. They don't go over or whatever. But I think they really respect you and the time that you put in. So it'll be there when you get back, man.
Oh, I know, and that's what I said. That's like when I started my shows. I tried to respect other people's time of the shows. And that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Is it's like a lot of things have changed to where there's no much respect for anybody, unless you're old school type of people. As the West told me, I'm an old school person.
Yeah, so am I, damn it. Sometimes that old school stuff gets in the way of reality. But anyway, Mike says, who was that masked man? Flip the bird and was gone. So,
See what my wife says?
yeah, this almost feels like the reading of the
Hey.
will.
Talking to you.
You fucking fuck. Fuck.
And I did
Sorry,
warn everybody that tonight was going to be that type of night. I don't know if Chad heard my blow-ups earlier, so.
All right. Well, I've got to apologize to Angie because, it hurts my, Anyway, but, sometimes you just got to go. It's got to fly. And see, there she goes. And there it is.
Well, it was being teased for Tanya's show. So
Right, I know. I
I
can't.
know Chad figures I'm already not worrying too much about what the consequences might be. So let's just add to it.
Right.
He wouldn't do it if he didn't respect. If I didn't respect him, if he didn't respect me enough.
Right, right. So, and Tanya just said, thank God Chad was busy with his family earlier because I know Tanya was stressing a little bit. Scratch that. Tanya was stressing a lot about Chad and his shirt that he just showed. So, and you know, Chad respects her enough not to go against her wishes. But there it is. You saw it, not on Tanya's channel. So cool. Anybody else want to come in and give some love to Chris and say farewell for you know, whatever, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever he decides? I was speaking on Dwayne upstate. Oh,
We're,
okay.
I was waiting for that. We'll see. So you gonna start this Wednesday night, and are you gonna try getting a guest co-host, or are you gonna just do it solo?
Wow. All right. See, look at you, man. You're already cracking the whip, and you're not even part of this. Knock it off. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I figure you're on.
I will ease into this. So. Oh, see, Mr. Sadie said, Wayne let me down. No F-bombs from Chris. Time to, oh, Mr. Sadie, you missed it because there was an F-bomb from Chris. It was way earlier.
And it was also an S-bomb.
Yeah, obviously you weren't paying attention. So I think we're calling you out, Mr. Bubba, because it was said. In fact, I think people right now will tell you in the chat that, yes, it did happen. And, you know, stand up for me because I wasn't the only one that was saying it. So, see, he dropped one. So,
Dwayne, already suggested a co-host for you.
Who?
Mr. Nathan, the storyteller.
Oh my God, I can't. If I was to have Nathan as a co-host, it would be the Nathan Show. And I love the man, and I'm not complaining. And I'd probably get a whole lot of views and everything, but I'd never get a word in edgewise. No, we'll see. I wouldn't mind having him on as a guest for sure, because I know you guys really love Nathan. He's a great storyteller. He's got that accent that just makes everybody want to, you know, fall in love with the old guy. So we'll see. You know, maybe I'll have him on, and you know, we'll talk. Okay, Chris, I was really good tonight. I had 5 beers. This is my 6th in this is the 2nd hour, so
3 hours. That's okay.
So I'm doing good.
Yeah. Hey, it took me to say I wasn't going to do the show anymore for you to calm down.
No, actually, the last 2 was the last 2 6-pack shows. I pushed my limit of alcohol, and so now I think I may have, you know, permanently damaged my my reputation as an actual reseller, and now I'm just a drunk. So, but you know, what do you got to do? Oh, thanks, Glenn. Dwayne is not in his league. Nathan is the man. Oh, wow.
And,
get Nathan and Kinetic together so Dwayne can just sit and drink. See?
Trader Grim, the beer's not working. You haven't F-bombed yet.
I haven't? See, again, obviously you didn't listen because both of us have dropped it. So I just read the shirt, and that was good enough. There were several just in reading the shirt name.
So,
oh, man. We forgive you, Fireball, but Dwayne has the show. Oh, man. See, can't damage it more than Dwayne.
let's see.
Wow.
Let's look at anybody else wants to come in. I want to thank everybody for watching everybody for supporting me in all the different ways. I'll be back. You know that. And if you don't,
Yeah,
how could you not? I've been here for 3 years.
right. He's not going very far. So,
I will post the link in the chat for the after show. Hopefully, I won't go disappearing anywhere because I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, see, Alicia figures. I see you back here in 2 weeks. Well, it may not be exactly 2 weeks, but it's not going to be no 6 months or a year hiatus. So, thanks for everybody for watching. We was okay, Halls. You got to watch the beginning of the show, but the main reason I'm not taking a break is personal and a lot of other issues that just I feel I need to back away from and work on myself and or concentrate on other areas. So, see, the wife says it. I'm married to the job. I'll be back. So,
right. Well, we all know that you're not gone for good. You just need to, take a mental health day or 2 or 10, whatever.
or a month. That's what I'm saying.
Or
I
a
haven't
month.
decided yet, but I wish I know my shows will be in good hands if you take over.
When I'm answering Tanya. There we go. So yeah, I figure I'll work on the Wednesday. We'll leave the Sunday open, I guess. So
Like I said, depending on who does the reseller 6-pack, maybe they want to bump it up for the second hour. And Tanya doesn't have to stay for 2 hours. I don't need to get a hold her arm behind her back and say, you have to stay.
this is very true. Jennifer Santiago said it just the best. You come first, then family, then the community. So take the time you need, reconvene your thoughts, whatever you got to do, and come back because we'll be waiting.
And like I said, if I get a haul or if I sell, like we are still doing our challenge. So if something sells, we'll do a show about the challenge. I'm not just gonna not do a show. I need to work on things, and I'm not gonna keep in touch. So
For sure.
all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Dwayne, thanks for putting up with me for this long.
What are you talking about? You're putting up with me. I've got the easy job. Trust me.
Well, now you don't.
So hey,
Now you can see what it's like on the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, that's true. All right, fellas, enjoy. Come see us in the after show. Give Chris some love while he takes his sabbatical. Love ya. See ya.